If you're already recording interviews every week with Riverside FM or Squadcast, whether it's your co-host or a rotating guest lineup, why on earth aren't you turning those conversations into TikToks yet? Like seriously, if you've got all this great content just sitting there, you should be squeezing every clip out of it. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the fastest, lowest effort way to turn your long podcast episodes into short, snackable clips that actually perform on TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. And I'll show you how Vizard makes this whole thing stupidly easy. I'm the person who lives in the editing bay, forever obsessed with making podcasts and videos actually grow. We post content every week about content creation, workflow hacks, and how to get more eyeballs and ears on your stuff. If you like this kind of thing, stick around. I'll keep things short and useful. Short videos are being shoved at every viewer by the algorithm gods. YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikTok are all basically begging for short, punchy clips. TikTok especially has this wild ability to test your content to millions of people overnight if it clicks. So if you're already recording high-quality remote interviews, it's a no-brainer to recycle that audio video into short clips. But manually sifting, clipping, editing, captioning, and formatting for vertical can feel like a full-time job. That's where Vizard comes in to simplify this entire mess. Traditional ways involve downloading a full MP4 from Riverside and importing it into Premiere or Final Cut. Then you scrub through 60 minutes of talking just to find those key moments you want to use. The process requires you to edit each clip, make vertical crops, add captions, mix the audio, and then export every single one. This works perfectly fine if you have hours to burn every day, or if you happen to be a full-time editor. Tools like Squadcast and Riverside are awesome for recording quality, but they absolutely do not solve the scaling problem of turning one episode into 10 social clips without constant babysitting. Some other tools claim to help, but they are either expensive monthly subscriptions or they only solve one tiny piece of this very large puzzle. Enter Vizard, which is an AI-first tool designed to automatically find the best pull quotes and most energetic moments in your long video. It takes that raw footage and turns it into ready-to-post social media clips almost instantly. You simply drag your episode in or connect your recording source, and Vizard analyzes the whole thing for you. The system then pulls out viral-ready segments, auto-formats them into the necessary vertical 9:16 ratio, and generates all the necessary captions. It even suggests background music and potential text for your thumbnails to grab attention immediately. This entire platform is designed specifically for creators who want to post consistently without spending their life stuck in the editing bay. Here is the exact workflow I actually follow, step by step, and trust me, it is ridiculously simple. First, you just record your interviews as you always do using your preferred platform. You always want to keep that high-quality multi-track file for your long-form archival masters. Next, you upload that finished file directly into Vizard for processing. Alternatively, you can connect your cloud folder, and Vizard will pull the recording directly without you lifting a finger. The actual upload and ingestion process for your new episode is completely painless. Now for the magic part, you let Vizard handle the automatic editing entirely. The AI actively scans the audio track, detects high-energy moments, punchlines, and emotional beats that are likely to perform well. It automatically trims those clips down to the optimal lengths, keeping them under 60 seconds for TikTok and Reels. It also handles the crucial cropping to 9:16, balances the audio levels, and adds accurate captions on the fly. Within just a few minutes, you can preview a whole stack of suggested ready-to-use clips. The next step is a quick human pass where you review everything the AI has prepared. You absolutely do not have to reinvent the wheel here, just skim through the suggestions and pick the best ones. You can reorder clips or make small tweaks to the captions if you feel something needs a slight adjustment. I often let the AI suggest 8 clips, and I usually end up approving 6 of them, which is a massive time saver. Then comes the life-changing step. Vizard can automatically schedule those finalized clips to post across all your chosen platforms. You just tell the system how frequently you want to publish, and it handles the entire content drip feed for you. This means no more manual uploads, and certainly no more transferring massive MP4 files to your mobile phone. Simply select your preferred posting frequency and time windows, and the system manages the rest of the deployment. All your published and scheduled clips then live together in Vizard's integrated content calendar. This allows you to easily see what is scheduled, what has posted, and how each individual clip is actually performing. Using that data, you can then double down on whatever content strategy appears to be working best. Now, you could certainly do some of these steps manually using tools like Canva, but that takes significantly more time. I still use Canva for adding highly specific brand overlays and fun animated stickers when I want a very polished clip. But the key takeaway here is that Vizard completely eliminates the bottleneck of finding good moments and then formatting them for social media. It does all the initial heavy lifting so you can finally achieve a consistent publishing schedule. Let me give you 3 real-world reasons why I recommend Vizard over trying to do this all by hand. The first reason is pure speed. Where an editor might take an hour to format a few clips, Vizard suggests a bundle in under 10 minutes. Second, consider the scale you can achieve, because if you want to post daily, Vizard genuinely makes that volume of output completely doable. Third is cost effectiveness, as many creator tools lock essential features behind very steep tiers for single functions. Vizard bundles auto editing, scheduling, and analytics into one package that remains affordable and incredibly useful for solo creators. Let me walk you through a quick example so you can visualize the power of this automated process. Imagine you just finished recording a 90-minute interview session with a guest. You upload it, and Vizard immediately finds that killer 45-second clip where your guest drops a great anecdote. It also isolates a separate 20-second laugh-out-loud moment and a 30-second hot take designed to spark immediate comments. Vizard formats each one vertically, auto-captions them perfectly, and offers caption and hashtag suggestions that fit current TikTok trends. You simply approve the clips you like, set them to post once per day at your established peak times, and the AI schedules everything. Over the course of just 1 month, that single interview can become a steady, discoverable stream of short-form content. Here is a pro tip. Try committing to a 60-day short video challenge right away. Post at least one new clip every single day for those 60 days to collect massive amounts of data. If daily posting feels too aggressive, start with 5 days a week or even just 2 solid clips per week to begin. When one clip starts to perform exceptionally well, you need to inspect it closely for clues. Ask yourself, what time did I post it? What was the opening hook? And was there a genuinely strong reaction to the content? You will quickly start to see meaningful patterns emerge from your data. Once you see a pattern, and you can tell Vizard to prioritize finding and surfacing similar moments in all your future uploads. Also, never be afraid to polish those top-performing clips further in Canva or Premiere if you desire a super branded look. What I personally like to do is let Vizard generate the raw viral clips and captions first. Then I import the guaranteed winners into Canva to add consistent brand colors, fonts, and any necessary thumbnail text overlays. This workflow successfully gives you the best of both worlds, Vizard's speed combined with Canva's proven design polish. A few other features that are quietly excellent include audio normalization across all your clips. This feature ensures you don't have one moment that's too loud and the next one that's a mere whisper. Vizard can also intelligently remove distracting background noise, and it instantly provides a full text transcript of the entire recording. Those transcripts are absolute gold for repurposing content into new blog posts or detailed episode show notes. Now let's quickly talk about the friction points that people often worry about before starting this process. The main concern is always the fear that you don't want your final content to look completely AI-generated or overly templated. That is a completely fair concern to have as a creative professional. The solution is simple. Don't use every single auto-suggested clip that the AI initially provides you. Use the artificial intelligence to surface great ideas and then make your own micro-edits to the final product. You can always change the opening caption, tweak the thumbnail text, or swap out the suggested background music track. Remember that the AI is your incredibly fast assistant. It is never meant to be your ultimate creative boss. Another common worry involves platform rules because each social media service prefers slightly different types of hooks. Vizard thankfully lets you tailor the captions and suggested hashtags specifically for TikTok versus Instagram versus YouTube. And yes, it is critical to keep your clips under 60 seconds for TikTok to maximize your overall reach, which Vizard handles automatically. One last crucial thought. If you have been ignoring short-form content, yet you record consistent long-form episodes, you are leaving a huge growth channel untouched. Short clips are powerful because they drive new listeners back to your full episode, attract entirely new fans, and fill your channel with consistent activity. Vizard simply makes executing that consistent publishing grind realistic for solo creators and small teams alike. So here is my friendly challenge to you right now. Pick one episode you recorded this past week and throw it into Vizard. Schedule at least 3 distinct clips from it to post over the next 5 days to see what happens. Track which one gets the most engagement, and then you must repeat the successful elements from that winner. I promise you will be genuinely surprised by how much organic reach a single interview can generate when repurposed properly. If you are interested, I can absolutely show you a step-by-step screen walkthrough in a follow-up video. That walkthrough would cover uploading a Riverside MP4, previewing the auto-generated clips, making those quick edits, and sending them to the calendar. I will also demonstrate that short Canva workflow for adding those final perfect brand touches to your best content. But for today, I want you to simply go test it. Get one episode into the system and let the AI do the heavy lifting. You will absolutely thank me later when your inbox starts lighting up with new followers and direct messages. That is all the information for this breakdown, and I hope it was useful for your content strategy. If you liked this explanation and want a deep dive follow-up showing caption and thumbnail tweaks for higher click-through rates, let me know in the comments. Also, if you have already tried turning your podcast into short clips, drop a comment detailing what worked or what completely failed. I love seeing real-world experiments. Catch you all in the next one, and now go make your content work harder, not your weekly schedule. This is a game changer because short clips serve as a fantastic entry point to your much larger, deeper podcast content. They capture the attention of new viewers who might never have found your long-form episodes otherwise. The automated scheduling feature alone is worth the price of admission for creators struggling with daily posting pressure. Think about the amount of time you spend scrolling through your recording waiting for the perfect soundbite. Vizard takes that tedious manual searching time and converts it directly into publishing time. Consistency beats sporadic brilliance every single time on every major social platform today. Use this tool to make your consistency effortless and watch your audience demographics begin to shift.